waiting, and up she rises early in the morning.
We got Carmeria. I am pronouncing that right.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
All right. I just been listening to the single. What was it? To lead. Love that song. I'm just like been listening to it over and over on loop, man. So.
Oh, fantastic! Thanks so much for that, man.
You're in the process of your second album.
Yeah, that's correct at the moment. Yeah, we are.
So your inspirations, one of them being him. I'm hearing a lot of that. I hear some Symphony X in there too, to be honest.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, no, Russell Allen, absolutely like one of my vocal idols. So thanks for that, man. I appreciate
Russell
that.
Allen, that one of mine too. So
oh, fantastic. Yeah.
and you're okay. As I gotta be honest, the first symphonic metal band I know of from Australia.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, there's not a whole market for it down here, unfortunately. There's a couple of bands that do it, but yeah, I think we're probably one of the only ones.
Yeah, well, I'm very accustomed with more like Silverchair, symphonic metal coming from Australia. Man, I was just all over it. I was like, man, these Aussies, man.
Thanks for that, man. Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. We really enjoy doing it.
Now, did you you did a video last night on was it? Did y'all do a musical video or something for Halloween?
No, so that was just via our Twitch channel. So that was Jerry, our guitarist, and Mishka, our keyboard player. We used to have a Twitch channel, the sort of series a couple of years ago, where Jerry, our guitarist, would interview a bunch of musicians from sort of all over the world. And then he sort of started uni, and that sort of faded into the background a bit. And then they decided to resurrect the Twitch channel just as a bit of a special for Halloween, and it went pretty well. So they might sort of continue to do it. So they had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Where do you get your inspiration from?
Yeah, so you know, you guys mentioned him and Nightwish, so they're absolutely up there for us. Camelot as well. Camelot have been one of our biggest influences for quite a long time, and you know, pretty much from the beginning, that's how the guitarist and I really connected. That was the band that kind of brought us together through that process of reinventing the band as a symphonic metal outfit, which would have been about sort of 10 years ago. So yeah, definitely Camelot, him and Nightwish are probably the big three for us.
Well, how is the recording process right now?
It's been great. Most of the album is done. We're doing it all ourselves. So it's taken a bit. I'm producing it myself, and I've taken about sort of 6 months off because my wife and I recently gave birth to our first kid. So
congratulations.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys. So that took a bit of time out for us, but now that she's sort of a bit older and my wife and I have settled in, I've recently, as of I think the last couple of weeks, gotten back into album production. So yeah, sort of 4 on the floor there and really getting into it. And it's very close to being complete. I literally just have to add a couple of orchestral elements and then shoot it off for mixing. Really, everything has been recorded. Yeah.
So what can we expect? Anything you can...
So I guess in terms of what I can reveal, we're playing into a lot more of our gothic rock influences on this record. So very much leaning into him and a bit of Ghost as well. So nice. it's a fair bit, yeah. So it's a fair bit more upbeat. You know, it's still got our, I guess, signature tragic romantic flair, but yeah, I personally feel it's a lot more of a fun record. Our debut album was quite conceptual and had a lot of deep themes. This one does too, but it's a lot more upbeat, and I think you know there's a couple of tracks that a few folks can dance to. So it's been a lot of fun work.
Well, that's interesting because I should have brought the Papa Funkos, man, because I'm a huge Ghost fan.
Yeah,
all
fantastic.
of them. So
unreal. Three of us actually. Yeah, 3 of us actually went and saw them. They were in Sydney only just recently, like a couple of weeks ago. And so we had the chance to go and check them out, which was, I think, the first time they'd actually done a headline show in the country in about 10 years or something. So it was fantastic to see them.
So inspiring, I guess.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Well, can you walk me through the process on, like, I guess, writing your songs, do you all like get together and write, or is there just one main writer and then you go? Can you walk me through that process? Because I don't know much about the music industry.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've all got our own home studios. I'll usually tend to the bulk of the creative stuff, but everyone really is a songwriter in their own right. And so we all pull together ideas. So for the
Nice.
first album, it was really just a collection of songs that the guitarist Jerry and I had been working on over the course of about 6 years. And after that, we kind of really got a taste for wanting to do things ourselves and seeing, how we could push ourselves as songwriters, and getting into like the engineering and production side of things too. It's quite costly getting into a
Right.
studio and, paying producers and mixing engineers and
Mhm.
recording engineers, that kind of stuff. And we really sort of wanted to go down that DIY route, and it took us a couple of years to sort of figure it all out. But now we're in a position where we're able to do it all ourselves. And it's, it's a lot of fun, and it allows us, I think, a more honest representation of the art, because we're involved, in doing the whole process. So we'll still shoot it off for mixing and everything. But yeah, for this particular album, we had a collection of demos that each of us had sort of worked on over the course of like a couple of years. And then we all sort of had a little mountain getaway at our one of our drummers' places up in the Blue Mountains, and we stayed there for about a week and worked through all the demos and handpicked a couple out.